And now we have the masks options here. We're gonna dial down the intensity, which is basically dialing down the effect of the mask upon the layer. So we can intensity 0. Intensity 0 is equal no mask, 100 full mask. You dial it down to about there. You can actually just zoom out to 25% again, and doing this this view. So we can have like a subtle effect here. We want to see the effect, but not like this. It just cuts off the text. Just look realistic. So we're gonna do like about there. That looks great. Not too much, not too little. Zoom in again, and let's say we're happy with this now. That's the logotype finished. Now we're going to render it. So this is the PNG, so the end result is going to look like this. You see the mask, the shadow is actually transparent, and this wouldn't work with the GIF export. And now when I look at it, actually I see that there's kind of a gap there. So we want to reduce that by selecting the shadow layer, select the move tool, and we can actually just use the arrow keys to push it up 1 pixel so we don't have a gap. There we go. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, it's large and it's a lot of layers, which we don't want basically. So we have a PNG output, so we're gonna do it like this. When you're done with everything, you want to turn off the background layer. So we have a transparent background. This is very important for PNG export, as you can see later. So with everything done, first we want to do is actually to scale down the pixel ratio, and this is the few ways to do this, and I like to do it this way. We have this untouched master file, and I'm gonna do copy merged, so we don't actually touch this file. Do a new, and this is our output file, which we're not gonna save later. Actually, I need to notice something now. This will happen to you as well if you don't have a. If you do the paste, you're gonna end up with this. This is not good. We want the larger, because or else the logo is not gonna fit right. And you're gonna run into these kind of problems from time to time. I'm not gonna fool you with that. And well, we can do it a few ways to fix this. You can select all, copy merged, go in and make a new file, and we can paste it, and that looks well, we want that, but we want the canvas size to be the exact proportions that we want the end result to be. And we have a few ways to do this. We can take the original file and the image size, and well, I'm kind of lazy. I'm just gonna do this. Copy these values and paste it into the other one. So we're gonna image, canvas size, go to pixels, and you're gonna enter these numbers that you got from the other document. And okay, so we have a white background, which we're gonna turn off the visibility of. We do not want to see this when we export it to PNG, because PNG exports the way you see the Photoshop file, and this checker pattern signifies transparency, which we want basically. So we're gonna do file, save for web and devices, and we're gonna select PNG 24, and now we see it. This is gonna be transparent, which is good. Actually, now I forgot something while we did this. We're gonna cancel out of this one. We wanted the file to be small before we did this. So we go to image size, dial in the correct numbers for the end result. You can dramatically reduce the size of this, and this is, you can see now, it would be completely impossible to work like this. All the subtle details and all the subtle shadows. It looks completely horrible at this magnification, but as you can see, 100%, and we can actually simulate the background again. Kind of a bluish tint here. Just hide it in. Fill the background with that foreground color. You can see, looks okay. We can further refine this by adding mastering effects like brightness, contrast. We could do a sharpening and so forth, but for these purposes this looks okay. So I'm gonna turn off the visibility. I'm gonna do File, Save for Devices. Gonna do a PNG 24-bit. This is very important, because PNG 8 is like a GIF selective color crap we don't want. When PNG 24, the file is not going to be big anyway, so we don't have to be conservative in that area. Transparency you have to be on, and then finally you have to save it, and to somewhere, to desktop, whatever, just so you know where you have it. Gonna name it Field Bank Logo. Save. There we have it, finished and done. If you have any questions, please comment, and I will read it and respond. Hopefully, I will. And hopefully you learned something from this. And thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you later.